We're in Upper Mill Library today. We've come to talk to our local MP, Debbie Abrahams.
Hi there, nice to see you.
Hi Debbie, how are you feeling today?
Great, although the weather's a bit miserable. Shame we couldn't be outside, but it's thank you to Upper Mill Library for having us.
Tell us a bit about how your first year was as MP for Saddleworth.
It's been great, it really has. It's been an absolute honour to be the MP for Oldham East and Saddleworth, and I'm loving every minute of it. Even in opposition, you do feel you can make a difference. First few weeks, just finding my way around the Palace of Westminster, that was quite a feat because it's absolutely massive and there are lots of different corridors and finding your way around. It was difficult. I needed a map. I really needed a map to find my way around. But in terms of some of the more nuanced procedures and things like that, there's a lot to learn there. But I'm finding my way around. Challenges around actually making a difference, which is why I got into politics. We've had a number of successes. I suppose I should mention those, but it's always a challenge to make sure that they turn out to be successes. In terms of, for example, the Be Fair, Pay It On Time campaign, that started out with a constituent who came to me, and he was very worried about his business. The cash flow for small businesses is a particular issue, and some of his larger contractors were taking a long time to pay, up to 90 days in some cases. And so I tried to find out a bit about that, and there were a lot of small businesses who were struggling around that. So I launched a campaign, and we had a debate around this, and I've managed to sign up a number of people and organisations to take it to its next level, which is trying to ensure that small businesses, particularly in this difficult economic time, can be paid on time to make sure that they can survive. And as I say, we've got more to do on that this year.
Okay. One of the biggest events that I can recall is the cancellation of the Bear Walk.
Right.
How
yes.
did you deal with that?
Yes, I mean that has obviously hit a nerve with local people. Lots of local people feel very strongly about it. I've managed to raise a lot of money for charity, which is absolutely great. I think it's about 48,000 was last year, but there were concerns, particularly from the police. In terms of how the walk is managed. And I can understand that. Again, they are suffering a lot of cuts and so on. And the amount of police that are required to actually manage the event is increasing because it's so successful, which is great. But that needs then to be budgeted for. So what I did was facilitated a meeting with the organisers to work out how we could best proceed. So they're coming up with a number of different ideas, but which is particularly about getting local people more involved as volunteers in the beer walk to make sure that we can run it safely as well as successfully.
Okay. How has it been representing Saddleworth?
Great, absolutely great. In fact, we're on Upper Mill, and we can just see a little bit further behind the railway. So I have surgeries regularly here, and one particular surgery, I had 3 different sets of constituents who are coming up and saying, please, can you do something about the train whistling? They're really disturbing the quality of our life. So I got in contact with Network Rail, and we managed to stop these whistle boards, which, every time a train went by, the whistle boards, they had to blow the whistle. So we managed to have those taken down. So another little success. But it's been great. I'm really, really enjoying myself.
Okay, how have you planned for the year ahead?
The year ahead is very busy. It's very busy. I'm now Andy Burnham's Parliamentary Private Secretary, which is supporting the Shadow Health team as a member of that team, particularly around making sure we try and stop the Health and Social Care Bill, which is going to have a really detrimental effect on the NHS. So I'm doing my absolute maximum to make sure that happens. So it's very, very busy about that. But also I've been holding round tables with different groups of people around different policy areas, but with different age groups as well. So young people, older people, on the environment, on transport, on health and so on, trying to make sure that I'm picking up on on issues that they wanted me to focus on during the time that I'm the MP. So that again will be very important. There'll be campaigns that I will be developing specifically on that, and we've got a survey that I hope more people will engage with, trying to get their views on board. It was in the Commons last year. It's been in Parliament for over a year now, and it really will, as I say, mean the actual destruction of the NHS as we know it. There are significant changes which will make it very hard for there to be fair access to care, and I'm very, very worried about it. It goes to the Lords on the 8th of February, and I would urge everybody, please sign the petition to stop this dreadful bill.
So where can we find the petition?
If you go on to the petitions on the House of Parliament website, you will find one which is about the health bill. I think there are about 33,000 signatures so far. We need to get 100,000 if we're going to have bring it back to the House of Commons to have a debate there. So that would be if we can get more and more people to sign. We've already had the Royal College of GPs oppose it. 98% of their members opposed it. We've had the Royal College of Nursing, the Royal College of Midwives, the Faculty of Public Health are having a vote on it next week. So the British Medical Association, all the professionals are against it. So, the more the public can see the implications around it and how it will affect care, they need to have a say.
Okay, thank you.